The champions of the State Farm Missouri Valley Conference Tournament are with us, the Drake Bulldogs. Head coach Darren DeVries is in the middle of all of us. The starting five is also here. We're going to ask Darren to start off with a statement on this championship game, and then we'll go to questions for anyone that's sitting up on the dais. Darren, please.
Yeah, I want to start off first with congratulating Indiana State on a terrific season. That is a really, really good basketball team, an NCAA tournament basketball team, and what an incredible college basketball game, incredible final. So congrats to them, and their season's not done. Also want to say how happy we are as a group to be here, and I thought again it was one of those magical final games, for our group that they'll always remember.
Start right there on the side. Thank you.
Hey, Coach, I asked their coach this question, so I'll ask you, what about their coach impresses you from a coaching standpoint, leadership standpoint, everything that this job encompasses? Yeah,
it doesn't take much to watch them and go like they're incredibly well coached. The way they execute, the way they space, the way they take advantage of mismatches, their adjustments, it's terrific. And they do, as I've said to anybody that listens, you go 17-3 in this league, you've done something. This is a hard basketball league, and for them to go through 20 games and only lose 3 times, you're well coached, you have good players, and as I said, that's why they belong in the NCAA tournament.
Question for Tucker. In a night like last night where you didn't perform as well as you probably would have wanted to, how did that motivate you to go off for 27 points today and a game against a really good Indiana State team?
Yeah, I think coming into the day, just try to be myself. Trust the guys around me. I think today presented a little more opportunities to be more aggressive to score, and then when you make a couple, you feel a little more. Feel a little more confident in what you're doing, and was able to get a couple more to go down today than yesterday.
Yep, right there in the end. Thank you.
Connor, can you talk about squaring up and hitting that shot? I think just under 2 minutes to go, it was tied, and then Drake never trailed again. Can you just talk about that shot, what's going through your head as it's going in, that kind of thing?
Tucker had the ball, and a lot of the times, he draws a lot of attention, so he just trusted me to pass it to me, and I've been feeling good and knocked it down. But it's just really about the guys around me putting the confidence in me, hit those shots. So, just stepped up and hit it.
Was there, and then Gina, we're right here.
Coach, another question for your team with Tucker going out a little bit early with foul trouble. How does it feel to have players that when Tucker is off the court, you have a good enough team that they can still produce pretty well and kept that lead into halftime?
Yeah, I think it's been critical all year that we've continued to develop our talent, our depth. And throughout the year, whether Tucker's in or Tucker's out, we have a lot of good players on our team. Obviously, we play around Tucker some, but the other guys are good players. And when he's out, our whole team has incredible confidence that we're going to continue to do the things we need to do to be successful. And I, like they've done all year, I thought they did that again tonight.
Yeah, this one's for Kevin. Obviously, coming in for your freshman year and having the success you've had both on a team level and an individual level, can you just talk about your season and how you've kind of taken all of this in as you've developed?
Yeah, it's been a growing process pretty much since I got here. Coaches, players have all guided me in multiple ways, so it's just what can I do to help the team, and it's helped all season, just finding those areas where I can, like I said, help the team.
Yeah, now for Aiden, you went on a pretty good run there in the first half. I believe it was after Tucker had to sit with some foul trouble. I guess can you just talk about that run, how important it was, and was there an emphasis to get you the ball in that moment, or how did you guys kind of handle that?
No, I wouldn't really say it was an emphasis. I just had to make sure I was picking my spots and moving well without the ball. But yeah, when Tucker's out, I feel like we all still have a lot of confidence to go score and keep the lead what it is. But yeah, for me personally, I would just say just finding my spots, and my teammates helped me do that a lot. So.
Coach, from Terre Haute, Indiana, we cover Indiana State, but Coach Schertz was asked to make a plea to the NCAA committee why they should be in, and he talked about the net and also being a top 10 league, ninth in the. You guys got what you want, but you promote the league. If you had to make a case to the committee why this should be a too big league, why would you say that?
Watch them. I mean, it's find me better teams than them. It's anybody that's on that committee that is evaluating this team and our Indiana State, and you see their record, what they've done all season, and the success they've had, the efficiency numbers, everything that they asked them to do, they've done, and they played the schedule that they played, and they played it well. And like I said, that there's really not much debate as to whether they're qualified to be in that tournament. That's a really good basketball team.
Left side here, gentlemen.
Darren, I wonder if you could just kind of maybe put into words, your history with this tournament goes back a long way. What has Arch Madness meant to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 30 years worth, I think. 5 as a player, and then 13-ish at Creighton, and then 6 now here. So I'm not a math major, but that's a lot of years. I'll say this about this tournament. I've been coming for a long, long time. It's an incredible tournament, and it's through the test of time, it's so well run, so well organized, terrific basketball, terrific fan bases. Everybody comes, and the atmosphere in there, you don't get that everywhere at conference tournaments, and all the fan bases, the proximity that they can travel to get here. For these guys up here and the other teams that are here, that experience is something they'll remember these experiences the rest of their life because this tournament is so well run and the way they do things and set it up.
Yeah, for Darnell, obviously, the fans are chanting your name, throughout the game, and they're at the end as well. You made the decision to come back for this season, and obviously you've been rewarded for that. Can you just talk about what this year has been like for you on a personal level to have that, in this season?
Well, this year has been amazing to me. We have a whole new team, a lot of new faces, a young team, and they come in and they work hard, and that's all you can ask for from a vet, and as far as for being a coach, and that goes a long way.
I was chanting his name after he made those 2 free throws.
I think we all were.
And now for Tucker, it looked like you were kind of emotional there at the end after in the middle of the celebrations. Obviously, this is a tournament you've won in the past. Can you just talk about what makes winning it this time around so special to you?
Yeah, this year's been a little more of a difficult one for me personally. Lost a cousin that wasn't able to be here tonight. Just seeing his family there, front row, being there to support, and kind of just hit me all at once that he wasn't here. But yeah, obviously you want to win it, and just kind of all hit me at once and see them, and then see the group be able to celebrate, and it's just kind of all hit.
Anything else? Yes, you have one here in the aisle. They're right there. Thank you.
Sorry, one more question for Darnell. You locked up Robbie Avila from deep today. So what was your game plan on guarding one of the best big men in the league?
Well, I was following a game plan and just being aggressive. That's about it.
Anything else for the champions of the tournament? Last question, right over there. Go.
Coach, can you just kind of talk about where this program's at right now? 3 of 4 NCAA tournaments the last 4 years, 2 straight conference titles here. Just kind of talk about what you guys have built in Des Moines and what this means to all you guys.
I think it just says a lot about our players and the leadership in our locker room and the carryover that we've had from year to year. Incredible group of guys that believe in one another. They believe in the process, and what that means to try to get to this point. And when you're able to do it from year to year, it means you have a really good locker room, because it's hard to do. And that's why these guys up here, all those guys in the locker room are special in that way. So it's hopefully something we can continue to have and do.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck in the NCAA tournament.
Thank you all.
Thanks,